us. Listen, we want to know what you're thinking. Make sure you use the hashtag JoySMS when you tweet at us. And of course, we are live on Facebook. You can watch us on YouTube as well. That's the beauty of modern technology. Radio doesn't only have to be consumed through your ears. All right. So listen, let's get going. Let's get interactive. Let's get talking. Let's get in touch with each other. If you're on Twitter, especially the home of upheaval. Lots of things changing since your manager, your owner changed.
Yes.
It's interesting. Well, anyway, more on that in a bit. First, let me ask you, are you sinking in your bed? Is your mattress failing to give you the safety and comfort you deserve? Get yourself a Royal Foam mattress which guarantees you the good sleep and relaxation you deserve today. As pace setters, they've attached pillows to the mattress you buy for free, okay? So go to any of their showrooms and don't be left out. Royal Foam says thank you to all of you loyal customers for making them win the Silver Award at the 12th Ghana Business and Financial Services Excellence Award. Call them on 020-227-1000 for inquiries. Royal Foam, rest assured.
Dear salaried worker, the season just got better with Access Bank triple salary promo. Yes, switch your salary account to Access Bank's Empower Salary account today and automatically enjoy free interest on payday loan, pick now, pay later loans, fly now, pay later loans, and other personal loans. You also stand a chance of winning 3 times your monthly salary, school fees, scholarship, DSTV plus free subscription, cashback rewards, free insurance cover, and so much more. Just switch your salary account today to enjoy these and more. Now, this promo runs from now till the 30th of April 2023 and is in partnership with NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Visit any of the 53 branches of Access Bank across Ghana or visit their website, ghana.accessbankplc.com to get started. For more information, call on toll-free 0800 00 4400 today. Access Bank, more than banking.
Now, Raymond, Batimat is here again with Bati Days. I said they are here again with what?
Bati Days.
Thank you. From November 5th to November 19th, come and experience amazing offers at the best price quality ratio. Enjoy up to 50% on all product families from tiles, sanitary ware, electricals, waterproofing, faucets, bathroom accessories, and many, many more. Don't miss out. Visit their showroom from November 5 to November 19. It's the Bati Days. Raymond, is the what?
Bati Days.
Thank you.
Why do I suspect that there's some evil intent?
Next to the Winners Chapel, Ghana, close to ECG Abeno. Call us and a WhatsApp to 054-431-4553. Batimat. Enjoy everything from construction, from foundation to finishing.
And education can only be guaranteed when you have the right plan to sustain growth. At SIC Life, we have the perfect plan to secure you and your children's educational growth because we are your true friend for life. The SIC Life Education Plan Plus is specially crafted for persons aged between 18 and 50 years. Now, the plan ensures healthy saving returns and other attractive benefits and runs for a minimum of 10 years and a maximum of 20 years, subject to a maximum of 60 years. Further your education today with SIC Life. Get a quote by calling 0302 750 151 or WhatsApp 0501 456 983. For more information, you can also visit siclife.com.gh or our social media handles at SIC Life Ghana. SIC Life, absolute peace of mind.
Yeah, you're wondering why I made you repeat the...
I like Batimat.
Yes.
And I'd like to stay with Batimat.
Yes, for you, every day is a Bati day. All right, it's 8:25 on the Super Morning Show. And listen. Twitter is a center of upheaval.
Yeah.
Lots of change since Elon Musk took over fully.
Yeah.
All right, his takeover has been gradual, but now he's a full owner of Twitter, and he intends to change a lot. Not least of which, those of us who have the blue tick next to our names.
That's an important stress you're making there.
We're going to have to pay $8 a month
But
to remain blue.
Is it not confusing, right? Because I just saw a very popular YouTuber yesterday talk about how he's confused about which one he's actually having now. That he had a previous blue tick. Looks like another slightly moderated blue tick, less
a bit of a paler version in there, which really confused him about what really is happening to. I will go to have two. So you and I are verified, and I need to stress that point because Winston is not, and because we are verified. I am worried whether they'll be I'll be asked to go through the verification process all over again. And even though Winston has 23K followers,
And you have 4K followers.
Yeah, it's about the pedigree, not the. Yeah, so I mean. Oh, my brother! I mean, I'll come to do advocacy for you. You are killing me. So we are worried about whether you will lose it, whether anybody can now get verified, whether fake news will spread easier now on Twitter, and whether the moderation system that used to be very effective, that even it identified wrong words, and actually flag it, they can get your post quickly taken down because they say it doesn't meet the standards. Is Elon Musk bringing a new Twitter free for all? You can do whatever you want. Or is a Twitter going to be like, who pays gets verified? So if, let's say, Uberti pays more than me, 8 every month, and Winston now generates enough of the resources in this direction to pay, will they verify Winston, who by all standards and qualifications may not have been previously qualified to be verified in the first place? So you and I and many people are worried about what's the future of Twitter, because that's where the engagement happens, right? Now, I am basically almost every day in one space or the other. I mean, recently we were discussing Nobel laureates and how they have influenced science over the period and all of that. And I've joined one on golf playing too. Yeah, which is more on computer than in reality. But that's the kind of interest that people are generating. Of course, people are being sacked too anyway.
Yeah, that's the space that Twitter holds in people's lives.
Yeah.
It is the social media handle that has the most the most opportunity to influence human behavior, if you ask me.
Yeah.
All the others tend to provide a certain amount of social engagement, the ability to an opportunity to watch other people do things. But the one where you yourself can do things, have things done to and for you, with you, is Twitter.
The number of courses that are being pursued just based on Twitter is big.
Yeah. So this is important. And as these changes happen, the most recent being that some members of staff that were supposed to start work in a Twitter office in Ghana have all had their contracts terminated. So there's a lot of change. We want to understand it, which is why I'm so glad we have Kobe Spikey with us. He's the host of the Joy Geek Squad. He joins us on the phone. Spikey, it's always good to have you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Charlie, there's a lot happening. I'm not sure we understand all of it. Maybe you can break some of it down for us. For example, this business with the blue tick. So I'm verified, but I'm going to have to start paying $8. When does it kick in? Do I have an option of opting out? What's the deal?
So basically what Elon Musk is trying to do right now is to make money, because he's bleeding money. He's losing a lot of money since he took over, and we know him to be a guy that he shoots now, talk, ask questions later, So it's having an effect on advertisers, and they're getting scared. They're worried. Like, does it mean that something, Twitter is going to be the same or Twitter is going to be different? And so they're pulling out, and that's made him start to look for ways to make more money. And number one is changing this whole blue tick system. So it's no longer going to be a way of verifying users. It's just going to be a way of identifying people who have paid for premium Twitter. So it's not free to have the blue tick anymore, because he in a tweet says he does not believe in this wealthy people versus peasants. So we're all the same, as he puts it. One man, one vote. If we believe in one person, one vote, why should somebody have more prestige on the platform than the other? So if you want to have prestige, you want to have premium, pay to play. That's essentially all that he's saying. And those who pay will get extra features like seeing less ads, which I think is very dumb, because if I'm paying for premium, I don't want to see ads at all. But he's saying that you'll see less ads, you'd have more other features that the regular people don't have, which again defeats what he said. about us being one and one person, one vote. But if you're saying that if I pay, I guess I have more features, that still puts me in a premium area, which still differentiates me from the peasants, if I should put it that way. And so, yeah, we're losing verification as a way of identifying influential, important people, but we're gaining premium Twitter for those who pay.
It's no longer a verification symbol. It's now a status symbol.
Yes, indeed.
That's interesting. So if for those people who only wanted the blue tick to make it clear that they are the owners of that account and not some chancer somewhere pretending to be them, this is no longer the way to do that, because anyone could use your name and pay for a blue tick on it.
Yeah. So, I mean, he says he wants it to be less special so that it doesn't set people apart, like he said, lords and peasants situation. So anybody can have it once you can pay. And so that, so your concern about it putting people at risk of impersonation is very true, because it has actually begun to happen where people are paying for the premium badge, getting it, which looks exactly like the verified badge on people who are verified to be who they say they are, i.e. you, and and Winston is not. So yeah, this is becoming a problem. You had somebody pay for Twitter Blue and then tweet as a LeBron James asking to be bought into a different team, and it was concerning because people believed it was LeBron James, because all the person did was change his handle to King James. You know, LeBron James is King James with an S. He changed his to King James with a Z, and then put LeBron James in the name. And so whatever he tweeted, a lot of people believed was actually LeBron James. And so those who are more discerning, right between the lines, they figured, nah, that's not LeBron James. But the damage had already been done. You know, with the advent of fake news and its danger in the current dispensation we're in, you'd expect that anything that could increase the widespread of fake news should be stopped. And Elon Musk just gave them the biggest weapon of all.
Now, you've pointed to the profit-making motive here. Elon Musk wants to make money, which makes you wonder why he decided to buy a social media company, because it would appear that globally, social media companies are going through some kind of financial upheaval. Is there a bubble that is about to burst? Meta has laid off about 15% of its staff. Elon Musk is ending jobs across the globe. So is social media just not the place to invest if your aim is to make money?
I don't think that Elon's plan when he was buying Twitter was to make money. He bought it I've seen post stories suggesting that he bought it as a toy. It's something he wanted to play with. I think that's why in the beginning he got cold feet, because he realized, I'm just going to be losing money, and then wanted to pull out of the deal. But somewhere along the line, he had already made that commitment and had to go through with it, which is why now he's looking at how best he can make money out of it. And that's why most of his decisions are coming out as a shoot and miss, just doing a lot of things at the wall. And he said it himself that, please note that Twitter will do lots of dumb things in coming months. We will keep what works and change what doesn't. That's like him doing a lot of things at the wall, seeing which one would stick. You know, he spent $44 billion, out of which $4 billion came out of shares at Tesla that he sold. So he has to make money out of Twitter, and he has to get his money back, the $44 billion he spent, and his $4 billion in shares at Tesla as well. Social media in itself generates a lot of revenue from ads, and it's seen that there's been a lot of heat coming to social media platforms because of their inability to moderate conversations and posts that people put out there. And so you have a lot of things that advertisers do not want to associate with. and which is why Twitter is losing a lot of advertisers, because what he's done is going to increase hate speech. I mean, creating a fake account on Twitter is very cheap. You don't have to pay anything, maybe just the data that you're going to use. And so you could have bots and all that stuff on Twitter just promoting hate speech and all that. And all of this stuff is scaring advertisers. Because how would you feel if your ad on Twitter popped up and then right next to it was an ad that was very racist? I mean, not an ad, a post that was very racist. People are going to easily associate you with that. And this is not just on Twitter. This is across all platforms. And so that's why you find that a lot of these platform owners, like Google, Meta, are looking at other ways to generate revenue and introducing premium subscriptions, introducing ad-free models, and introducing even ways to reward creators or people who use the platform to create content for that they come there to come and consume. So Musk buying Twitter, he's now looking at how can I turn Twitter into one of these existing platforms like Google or Meta, because YouTube pays its creators and generates revenue. Facebook does the same. Twitter, no. So he's experimenting with how he can also do something similar.
There are other changes that he's heralding. For example, there is conversation around the number of characters you'll be able to put in a post. He's talking about issues of freedom of speech and whether or not people are worried that you might see a Twitter that will accept anti-Semitic comments or racist comments or comments that are offensive to any protected minority. So are these upheavals also going to affect the membership and patronage of Twitter as a platform?
That we honestly live to see. For the feature where long form text, because prior to that, a lot of people would just type on their notepad and then take a screenshot and then post it, because Twitter is limited to 240 characters, 280, I think. So he said he's the high priority to bring that feature where he's going to let people be able to post long form text or add long form text to tweet. Sorry. And it may work. I don't know if he's going to limit it to the premium subscribers of Twitter, as the editing of tweets was limited to those who had Twitter Blue, which is the name of the Twitter Premium. If it's open to all, that may change Twitter very, very, very much, because a lot of people are used to the short form text. But introducing long form text essentially makes Twitter become another Facebook or another LinkedIn. And so there's that worry of if it's going to be limited or it's going to be a feature or it's going to be something that people can add as an attachment or something. We live to see. As for the user base, based on some of these changes, like the proliferation of hate speech, because he says he's going to make the platform more, or should I say, free speech based, that is a huge concern, because a lot of communities would be affected. A lot of, like you mentioned, anti-Semitic comments that people will be posting, the racial comments and stuff, because there's not going to be a lot of moderation based on what he said. There's worry. Some people would come, and as I read somewhere yesterday, there has been a surge in user base on Twitter. People are actually coming to Twitter. The question is why? Are they coming to see the charade or the show? I think they're coming to see what's happening. Hey, we heard Twitter's going crazy. We're coming to see what's happening. Or are they coming there because they are interested in the new features, as in now I can say whatever I want on Twitter? Because some people do really wish they could speak their mind, regardless of who they're offending. But because of their moderation, they're unable to do that. And so they're thinking, okay, now that Elon has made the platform free for all, let's go and dirty ourselves, So there's that, and then there's those who may be affected who would leave. But we can't predict right now. We do know that there will be a mass exodus of users and advertisers if that happens. But but we don't know if there will be a mass inflow of people who really want to free their mind. Because as with humans, some people pretend to be, I support this group of people, I don't, support racist comments and everything, but they're two-faced and they're hiding there behind the keyboard, creating fake accounts. But the moment that free-for-all is given, they'll troop there and create a mess. So we don't know if that's going to happen or it won't.
There's a lot to think about. I want to say a big thank you to you, Kobe, for bringing us all the way up to date on this one. It's always good to get your insights. Kobe Spike Nkrumah is the host of the Joy Geek Squad. You can catch them right here on this platform every Tuesday evening from 7 p.m. All right, then. Listen, there's more to come on the Super Morning Show, especially a conversation with our friends from Tropical Cable who have made history and perhaps have set an example of something we can all look forward to in our bid to change the nature of our economy. Stay with us.
Hey, rest is assured. We have found a solution. Royal Foam is here.